Oh, this thing's pretty much stripped. There's only a few things left on it. I had the wiper motor because it's seized on there. I'll have another go at getting that off. I'm going to leave the brake booster and stuff because that's all rusted on under the dash. That mirror on that side, I've got to drill it off because the screw is spinning in the door. So, yes, the steering box I'll take out once it gets pulled onto the tow truck. So we're going to turn it around and pull it on forwards, and then going to drop the diff once it's on the tow truck, or with the rear end hanging off the tow truck obviously. I've taken everything out, left the door handles because they're all pitted and corroded. I've taken the inner handles, the glass off this side, all the window motors, heater box, all that other stuff. I found more rust obviously. Let's have a look at the rust. There's a nice bit of rust here under the dash. This is where the heater fan was, the evaporator and the heater core. That's quite weak there. It's raining rust. Nasty. Leave the wiring alone because that's a piece of shit. You can see how much rust has come out. Nice. Needs a vacuum. There's even more down here. So, yeah. Terrible. All along here. Obviously design flaws and everything. Oh well. Yay. Well, I took as much as the rear bar that's worth taking. Just these bits here, the overriders, they actually came off. So everything else is just scrap. I love how collapsed this side is. The whole thing just twists. Yeah. If you have a look under here, you can see it's not happy. I've unbolted all the shackles and everything for the diff, taken the handbrake cables off. So all I've got to do is cut the brake hose and it'll drop out. The shockers are all unbolted. So, yes. I found something interesting though, is when I shut that door, this piece just fell off. I've had to sweep it all up. Let's have a look at why that fell off. I closed this door and there was a nice crashy noise on the ground. I had a look and noticed more rust. A few holes. Let's crawl underneath and have a good look. Yeah, the sill seems to be a little bit rusty. And missing. It's just completely gone. That should come across here and up there. And it's just utterly gone. I'm making holes. It's a lot more fun than it looks. That should be solid. So it was better at blowing off in the tow truck on the cars behind it. Nice. Pull up here a bit more. That's evil. Let's go a little closer up that end. Front section. There's a solid bit there. That's just evil. Made a nice mess on the ground. Yeah. Tossing rust on the inside. Now I think we get the point. There's a slight bit of rust along here. Just a little bit. I took the chrome trim off the driver's side here, and that's what the other side should look like. And I've taken off all the good clips too. Ones that are a bit broken I've left. But they're probably hard to come by, these little clips that hold the trim on. But yes, the other side's a bit rotted out, I think. I found this slightly amusing when I was pulling the back doors apart. It's actually a door off a shorter car that they've cut down there and put another section in to make it longer. That's just dodgy. Really, really dodgy. Oh well, this is the first model of these cars. I'll see the next one I strip is the last model. And I'll see if it's the same or not, if they ever got around to producing the correct door for it, or if these were just leftover ones off the model before or whatever, and they just cut it and added this much length. And that's pretty piss poor. And yes, it's the same on both sides. Dodgy. I found this amusing. Ford decided to use these nasty little Scotch locks to join all their wires together instead of using terminals. So even if there's just two wires, one this way and one that way, they'll use one of these to join them together. I don't think there's an example here at the moment, but in the front end there was plenty of them. It's kind of dodgy. Now one of these had a lot of wiring problems. You put more than an amp through them and they burn out.